Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Bloop, and today we are at a very special place. We are finally on the road.
Wow.
On the road. On a journey. Finally out of the office.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And today we're at Daizu Cafe. You hear the name, very Japanese. Daizu Cafe is a Japanese Western fusion cafe. So they serve amazing food, amazing drinks, and today we're trying their drinks and pastries.
You haven't tried, how you know it's amazing?
From the looks side, you see. Let's introduce the food that we have today.
Yes, so we have the lime meringue, we got the queen aman, we have the bacon pecan pie. Bacon pecan. Stop. What? Why? Hey, boss.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Whiskey.
Oh, no wonder it's called bourbon chicken bacon.
Whoa! So strong, you know, the smell.
And then we've got the butter croissant. And for drinks, we have the strawberry cocoa. We have the strawberry latte. It's a very nice fine art right there. And we've got the matcha latte.
So let's try out the food. What should we try first?
Okay.
I think let's go for the pastries first since it's warm and all.
Alright.
This one, right?
Queen aman.
Aman.
Okay, let's try it.
It's a nice crust to it.
Hey,
mouth's
today
about-
I don't know why, right? So many voices behind the camera.
Yeah, they eat lah. They eat lah.
It's so easy to hold the
Okay, but really first up, the crunchy crust, crispy crust, that nice dough, you can taste it. It's not so dry, it's wet. That nice sugary layer.
I don't know if y'all can see it, but it like breaks up so nicely. It's like there's some sort of pattern, like when you actually cut it.
So what should we try next?
Let's go to the butter croissant.
You know Tom Holland?
Tom Holland, yeah?
Yeah, he pronounced croissant as quacks.
It's a croissant.
Quacks. The director put a video.
It's a croissant.
I've been told that
Quacks.
the croissant has a different taste. Why you take the whole thing?
No.
Oh, is it half for me?
Oh,
Director
wants
today,
a bit.
really last warning.
I want the old director back.
I want to know so much. Okay, I've been told, right, that there is actually a different taste to it.
Oh,
And
okay.
in fact, it's way bigger. If you saw it earlier,
Yeah.
this guy too excited already. It's way bigger. It's really big.
Definitely you lose the sugar touch compared to this.
Of course.
And then it's more airy.
Okay.
So you eat it, right? It's damn airy, damn fluffy.
One of the best croissants I've ever eaten, guys.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's very fluffy and don't get us wrong, it's crusty, but it's just like one or two thin layer of crust at the top.
Alright, let's go to the drink. So, strawberry cocoa thing.
Strawberry
Go ahead.
cocoa.
Go ahead, don't drink.
Wow.
Is this chocolate or cocoa? I know on the menu it's cocoa, so I can drink. I cannot take chocolate, but cocoa can. Don't know why.
Okay, definitely right. Have reminiscence of strawberry milk.
That smell before you go in,
Yeah.
you smell it. Then that cocoa comes in.
You can taste that it's different from chocolate.
Oh, he's going in for
Oh,
so much, man. You want to chug it or what?
I want to try it.
The balance of the strawberry and the cocoa, very well mixed. It's not like, you know, usually when you drink, like you go outside, you buy those normal like I want strawberry milk tea. And it's like the whole strawberry is the essence right at the bottom, and you drink it like so sweet.
Yeah.
There's a balance. You don't feel the gelatinous.
Yeah.
There's such a word, gelatinous. to
But
it.
one way I would describe this, right? But it cheapens the drinks a lot. But one way I would describe this is, okay, imagine you're eating the 3 flavor ice cream from Nescafe.
Oh, the Napoleon ice cream.
They got vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry, right?
Yeah.
Then melt already, right?
They call it what? Neapolitan, right?
Oh my God.
Is it Neapolitan?
Yeah. Next,
This is the strawberry latte.
strawberry.
Oh. Is there, cowboy?
Okay, so
Strawberry
this is the
latte.
strawberry latte. As you guys know from previous episodes, from the very first one,
Yeah.
I love my strawberries.
Oh yes, he does.
Yeah, so I'm excited for this.
So when they serve it to you, right, there's this certain layers of strawberries.
Yeah.
You can see that the layers are so nicely, flowing through down. And
Okay, now we got the color of the milk tea like that.
yeah, go for it,
Try
bro.
first.
Just go for it.
Okay.
Don't say it. Peng, go ahead.
Okay.
Your cow.
Okay, this one, right, comparing to this, The strawberry is not as prominent.
It's not as sweet as well.
It wakes you up.
So it's a choice when you talk about between these two, right? First thing comes in your mind is, are you a coffee lover or a cocoa lover?
Oh yeah.
If you are a cocoa lover, you go straight for that. I mean, of course, with the strawberry.
Yeah.
But if you're a coffee lover and you want some flavors to it, this is the one to go.
Yes. Next,
So I've got the matcha latte right here.
Wow.
matcha latte.
Should we do it without the sugar syrup first?
Okay, we try first. Don't laugh, man. Okay. One more already. Calm down.
He doesn't look impressed.
It's not about not being impressed. It's the natural element of matcha is there.
You can taste like the ayam kata form.
Yeah.
But yet with the matcha lah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's add the sugar.
let's add the
Sugar.
So the sugar elevates it slightly.
Okay.
Yeah. So as I mentioned right, just now there's these two tastes right. The ayam kata, like there's a pure green tea kind of taste, and then there's the matcha afterward, right?
Yeah.
This one
Yeah.
brings out the matcha.
Yeah.
So now we know which aspect of the drink that the sugar brings up.
So if you want that raw matcha, go without the sugar. Take a sip down, and if you feel that it's too heavy, add the sugar in, and then
I think it's like a good thing for them to like not even ask you want sweet or unsweetened. They just give you the sugar.
Yeah, exactly. So
and they just
nice.
let you have the choice how much you want to pour in.
Damn nice.
know.
Let's go on food again.
Should we go with the alcohol
Pickle.
one
Yeah.
or the,
Nice.
Let's get
the
drunk
soury? Let's get drunk.
Wait.
Let's get drunk.
Alright,
think-
bro. This is the Bourbon Chicken Pie.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay.
Oh,
I feel like it's such a wholesome flavor. Like everything complements one another so well. Like the nuttiness from the pecan, the sweetness from the filling, and of course the bourbon also has a very nice flavor.
that's the surrounding.
Yeah, it's such a wholesome flavor.
But the thing is, the sweetness doesn't overpower anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
You can
So
taste
nice.
each individual part
Yeah.
before it all combine and like Power Ranger Megazord.
For me, if I'm going to recommend people to come here, I'm going to just tell them, just try the Bourbon Chicken Pie.
Yes. So different from all the pecan pies I've ever tried.
I never tried any lah, but this is delicious.
Always go everywhere. First time. Really? First time everything.
I'm a super boomer Asian.
Okay, the
Let's
lime
try
meringue.
Okay.
Let's bring it center.
Awesome.
Center on
man.
stick.
Lime, meringue.
Look at that layer of, what do you call that?
Glossiness.
Yeah, the glossy.
So glossy. Is it?
Oh.
Looks like a jelly.
Then this one is what?
The cream ah.
The cream. The cream is like toasted.
Or rather the meringue ah.
Meringue.
Yes.
Okay, let's try the thick portion, the frontal portion first.
Yeah.
Hey, Bert, can you stop? What's happening to him?
Are you okay?
He's eating round 2.
Okay. Guys,
Yes, Professor Ong.
the lime meringue, right, has that, of course, the zestiness. When you eat it, right, you think you're eating a cheesecake, but you're not eating a cheesecake. It's a lime.
Texture of the cheesecake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lime is there, strong, it hits you, refreshing. It brings me to another, I thought, it brings me to another place. I think about, I forgot the name. What is that place called? What is it okay.
There we go.
Okay,
Yes.
rewind. Faster, do your pose.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
It reminds me of Carpenter and Cook.
Oh.
But here's the twist. Not as strong.
This one not as strong.
Are you
No,
sure?
Carpenter and Cook, not as strong.
Okay.
Not as strong. This is stronger.
Yes. Super
More
strong.
refreshing.
Less gelat.
Less gelato once again.
I think the power of Daizu right is
They
You know, I
found
think-
they found the balance.
yeah,
They found the
a lot of
balance.
place, right, they have very nice sweet stuff, but the thing is it gets gelat very
Yes,
quickly.
it does.
Yeah.
Like my mother's pineapple tart.
Oh no!
So there's a lot of place right that makes sweet stuff right very
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
But it always gets gelat after like one piece, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to eat more.
Yeah.
That's the thing because it's so nice right, but you cannot
Yeah.
because why it's gelat. And this right, after eating like 4 different dishes right, and eating the more sweet one later right, it's still not gelat.
Yes.
It's super powerful.
Yeah. So like what Aston said, right? After having 4 dishes, eating this really opened the palate, and I feel like I'm going for round 2 in fact.
So let's go for ratings.
A total of 3 points. Each person has 1 point and give their individual rating up to 2 decimal point. I don't know why 2 decimal point lah.
Based on these 7,
Okay.
3, 2, 1,
0.9.
So the total score is 2.8. Highest ever on our group.
This means we should be going on the road. Maybe our rating go up.
I think the food is more fresh.
Yeah, I did one because I can eat this for very, very long.
Yeah.
And it's
Come
really
here,
nice.
read a book, do some work,
Yeah.
grab a drink, have a
Yeah,
pie.
I think a lot of people
you know.
come here to unwind. Bing, what do you give 0.9?
Yeah, 0.9 because honestly the quality is really good and I can really appreciate the drinks that they have as well. Especially matcha. Wow, if you're a matcha lover, right? If you're a huge matcha lover, you will not be disappointed.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed every dish here. For me, it's about challenging people always. So I don't really want to give a 1 because 1 would be like the very best.
Yeah.
Definitely there's always room for improvement.
Yes.
But I really enjoyed myself. And so just before we had this session here, right, I did actually speak to Claire, who is the business development right here. She shared a very interesting story of how Daizu started. And let's roll the interview. So today on Doof, we are exploring a new cafe to us called Daizu Cafe. And today we have Claire with us, who is in charge of business development and partnership with us. So Claire, thank you for having us. So maybe the first question we have for you is basically what inspired you guys to come up with this cafe?
Actually, it's by chance. So we didn't actually plan to open a cafe, and it was only like quite abruptly, like during circuit breaker, that we realized that because we were initially doing events management, and then our target audience was corporate clientele. So because of circuit breaker, we were unable to host events, and then so our revenue was going down. So this was kind of like a business pivot. So we thought it might be a good chance to try something new. We've never done a F&B before, so we just moved in, and then here we are, like 1.5 months in.
But like in the midst of like circuit breaker, since we talk about circuit breaker, everyone is forced to kind of like close down.
Yeah.
So what made you guys to do the opposite? Like let's set up a shop and just get it up and going.
Our previous space, because we are event space, so we didn't really have a shop front. We don't have a venue space that we could host clients, take meetings, and then have events. So when we came to see this venue, we fell in love with the mezzanine. Of course, the structure itself was very good. It had a lot of potential. We thought why not we have F&B, and then we could at least capture walk-in crowds, and then host small events like weddings, start somewhere smaller, scale down from our usual 200, 300 scale to 50. It's a small but more steady increment, and then this way we don't need to let go of staff also.
So Daizu, what's the meaning? Why Daizu?
We know we wanted something like relaxing, tranquil experience, somewhere that we could de-stress. So we were aligned on a Japanese Western minimalist concept. And why the name Daizu is we wanted something that's centered around soy because of the nutritional and resilience of soy is a very interesting crop that is a household staple, and I think a lot of people do not know is that soy, they can adjust their maturation, harvesting duration based on the weather. So if it's a good weather, they can just live their whole lifespan, and then if it's a bad weather, they can harvest even faster just to suit the weather duration. So we thought it's very resilient and a good embodiment of our during this circuit breaker period. And then our concept, the space from the interior, the lighting, the use of wood, what is to reflect when people come in, they want to feel chill and relaxed and stress free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Very, very simple meaning behind it. What's your mission statement for Daizu? Probably from now and maybe 5 years on.
I think we want to be leading a lifestyle movement. So more than just food that is something that people can enjoy, healthy and then also aesthetically appealing, because we nowadays the phone eat first. So we also want it to taste good, not only taste good but also look good. And of course that ultimately is the user experience. We want people when they come here, they have a sense of belonging. Even for our outdoor space, which is actually dog friendly, a lot of it builds a community of dog lovers. People who come in and say, oh, this dog owner recommended me. So what we like to do is to build a community, an experience that people that can come here, they can enjoy, get to know different people, network, but on a very casual and very relaxed lifestyle basis.
My final question would be, if people come, what would you recommend them? Die must have one.
I have a lot of must try dishes because depends on my mood. So It depends. So for myself, I really love pasta. So I want to go for. I would definitely recommend the garlic butter sakura ebi. So that's a signature pasta that our chef created with the fusion cuisine in mind. And of course, the Petit Breakfast, it was very popular. I think like it was one of the star dishes that won like food blogger reviews. So we want normal breakfast might be too heavy, but the Petit brunch, it has the best of both, like scrambled eggs, sausages, and you can even add on like the mushrooms if you want, sauteed mushrooms. And of course, our signature is also the soft shell chili crab don. And our newest additions are like the truffle brioche and of course the barachirashi. So these are some of the signatures that's very popular so far.
Okay. So what goes behind each dish? Like, because you got Japanese and Western fusion, right? So
Yeah.
what gave you the ideas that you want to go towards that direction? Like, since like these are the must-try dishes, right?
I think we already have quite a lot of niche in like Western, authentic Japanese. I think down the road there's like Floret, there's very quintessential, like very fine, either very fine dining Japanese cuisine or very diner style like sake sushi. So so for us, we want to be like a middle ground for both. Okay. So cafe casual concept like brunch, but there's also so many brunch places, which is why we went into like a fusion Japanese Western concept.
Okay.
Yeah, and our chef also has this expertise like with sushi sashimi. Yeah, and then both chefs, they also have their own expertise with like Western and Japanese. So together they created this like fusion cuisine.
Wow. I think people who come here will definitely enjoy the food. And so something you want to share with our viewers, like something you want to tell them?
You're always welcome in our space. Just remember that on Mondays our kitchen is closed. We are still looking for people to extend our operating hours on Monday, and then of course you can always bring your friends, families, and it's very good for even like weddings, solemnization. So I think one of the upcoming plans is of course to have our own cocktail bar. Wow. And we actually already host like hands night with like groups of like bartending workshops. So you can actually make your own cocktail bar behind our level 2 space. We actually have a island cocktail bar itself. So something very interesting, and you will always have a very fun experience here.
Alright, thank you so much for watching another episode of Do. And if you guys want to check Daiso out, their link is in the description below.
Go check them out. If you want to see more of us eating stuff, just comment down below. Let us know what you want us to go and try.
Yes.
Subscribe, like, hit the notification button. And we'll see you in the next one.
Okay, we shall all fly out the window.
For reals, bro, you can do it yourself.
Editor,